What's up, guys? How you doing today? You rocking out the one and only Philly Dom, and we got Big Hawk Yonkers native here on the phone right here, and we going
Salute
live.
to everybody. Salute, salute.
Salute, salute. So we're gonna talk to you guys real briefly about this. Take this off for a second. Hold on. This what is it? The curfew situation. We'll give you guys a second, man.
Yeah.
Big Hawk, how's the weather out there? How's the weather out there? We're gonna give a second for some more people to come on the live. Big Hawk, how's the weather out there?
Right
And
now,
yeah.
you know what? I feel bad for them because right now it's at 20 degrees, but they say with the wind chill, some is like 10 degrees. It's cold.
It's cold right
It's
now.
cold, and what they did, they got boxes that
Hmm.
they try to make cold, but it's still cold, man. It's cold. There's no joke.
Wow.
And we got a storm coming. It's going to be starting today. It's going to snow and rain ice from today all the way to tomorrow.
Wow.
So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do at my job, because if no buses are running, then I'll just be in the house. Because
Oh,
in Jersey they're very careful when it starts raining and storming, and when it comes to ice, they don't like the buses to go from Jersey to the city because accidents can happen. So
yeah.
I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. But right now they're cold. They're cold. They're in the boxes. They're cold walking around with sheets and
Uh,
little thin covers. They had to make these little boxes. They're messed up right now. They're in Hell's Kitchen right now. And they're in
wow.
the village right now
Wow.
because they got that new thing. They got that on curfew form. Like you said, 2 or 3 days, they mess up, they're going to get thrown out. Like, they're not even playing around no more.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow. Once again, everybody hit
And
the. Uh huh.
Philip Scott did a live last night. And I watched it, and I did a recap on it.
Hmm.
They're in Chicago telling black folks, y'all lazy and now no more money for y'all. This
Wow.
black female flipped out, man. Yeah,
Oh wow.
they're becoming bold now, my man. They're becoming very
The
bold.
the migrant said that.
Yes. And even people looked at them like, y'all should have never said that. No white folks out there, so y'all should have never said that about that. You should have never did that.
Yeah. Retired V.
Becoming very bold.
Yeah. Retired V said. Big Hawk. They saw that. Somebody saw that. Big. It's retired V. Shout out to retired V. And Tad. Well, shout out to you as well. Kenya 2023. I see
Yeah.
you as well. 1984. That's cold. I see you. I see you guys. So Big Hawk, the big question, man. The big question, Big Hawk, is they got the curfew. It's not gonna be every migrant shelter. It's just they testing four of them out. They doing four of them right now. I guess
Right.
It's Queens, Brooklyn, and Manhattan.
Right.
So they're doing four of them right now. So what do you think? How do you think that's going to work? What you hear about that? I know what's going on with it. What's your opinion on that? On the migrant shelter situation?
My opinion on
The
it, I
the
think
curfew.
they cause
The
a lot of
curfew.
chaos. Like they're out there drinking. They're out there making noise.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a big fight coming soon.
Hmm.
And I'm not the one that when I say it. A lot of people say it's gonna be a lot of fight between migrants and Americans. That's
Wow.
what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a big nasty fight real soon. I see it coming
Hmm.
because they acting very disrespectful.
Okay.
Very disrespectful.
So you
And
think
I think the city's gotta keep these.
the curfew? You think it'll work? I don't know what happened to Big Hawk, man. Wow. I think the signal went off of it. Let me try again. Yeah, the curfew is coming tomorrow. It'll be 11 o'clock tomorrow night, 11 p.m. till six a.m. That they have to be in the shelters. They can't be out and about. I think the reason why they picked these places, these probably was the ones with the most, you know, drama with panhandling and fights and stuff. Is probably the ones they got the most complaints from. I'm just assuming. I'm not 100% right, but I'm just assuming the shelters that had the most issues for them. They told them four as a test. They want to see how it works. I mean, it works with the regular New York shelters, so I don't see why it won't work with the migrants. You get you get 3 chances. If you don't, perform right and get your situation together, after 3 chances, they kick you out the shelter. So I don't know how that works for migrant. Do they go back and reapply, or let's see what Big Hawk is saying real quick. Big Hawk, the signal went.
Okay, I'm in there.
Okay. Yeah, what do you think about the shelter situation with the curfew? It's just 4 of them. It's like in the test stages of like it. They're using 4 shelters to do it. Like I said before, Brooklyn, the Bronx, no, Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan. And it's 4 of them that they're going to use. How do you think that's going to work? You think it'll be all right? It'll work out in the favor of the city, or will it cut?
I don't think a lot of migrants are going to follow the rules.
You don't think so?
A lot of them are going to drink and they ain't going to forget what time it is.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. They're going to start drinking. They're going to be hanging out. Mm-hmm. They're going to be doing what they're doing with their woman, and they're going to forget it's like 1, 2 in the morning.
Wow.
Okay? That's what I think.
Okay.
Some of it may work for some, but a lot of them that drink a lot, Philly, you know what time it is. They drinking.
Yeah.
Time is not going to be on their side. It's going to be in their mind. They're going to be drinking. That's going to be a wrap for that.
Yeah, because 11 o'clock. Well, they get 3 tries. If you get 3 chances, mess up with the curfew, and then after that they kick you out of the shelter. So I want to know how that's going to work as well too, because I'm in this chair, guys. Sorry about that. I want to know how that's going to work too, because what are they going to have to do? Reapply, or they just done with the shelter system? Or once they get kicked out the shelter system completely for that violation?
Well, they were saying that there's a lot of people trying to get in the shelters now. That's from it.
Okay. So they're doing everything to make room.
I mean, that's what I think, man. I'm thinking that a lot of them gonna get drunk. They're gonna be outside partying. They're gonna forget the time.
Yeah, but you got 3 tries, so you can mess up one time. But and then also, obviously, you got some people that's working, man. Everybody ain't drinking and partying. Some of them are actually got jobs or working. So how does that work for them? I guess they'll be able to, if they get special permission to work overnight, because some migrants are actually working. Some are actually doing some positive stuff. Now this is not
what the shelter does. The shelter, you let the shelter know you're working, and the shelter gives you a pass.
Yeah.
They'll give you a pass that you can keep your beds up. It's like a piece of paper.
Okay.
And they'll be like, okay, you working? And they'll make sure, they'll ask the job. He's working? All right, no problem. You can come in since you're working.
Okay. Now, my question is, what about the migrants that work illegally? Because a lot of them, they don't have their papers, so they're working illegally. They're working under the table at restaurants and stuff like that. Would that affect them? The ones that are working illegally, like, you know what I mean? Because they're not legitimately working. Yeah, they're not working legally. They're working under the table. I'm sure that company they work for is not going to write a letter to the shelter office to let them know they got somebody working illegally at their restaurant or their business or their place of business to put themselves out there like that. So that's going to hurt some job opportunities for some of the migrants as well. The ones that are working illegally under the table jobs. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think how, it covers every angle, but I guess it gives them some kind of discipline and rules and regulations that they need to follow. But I want to know when they get kicked out. See, a lot of stuff, I guess that's why they're only doing 4 shelters right now, because a lot of stuff I want answers to, like, if they get kicked out, can they reapply to come back in the shelter system? How does that work for them? How is that going to work if they get kicked out? Like,
you know what I think going to happen? You know what I think is going to happen? This is my opinion. What I think is going to happen, they got their lawyers already. They got people representing them. The representatives going to get them back in that shelter, man. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
People representing them. They got lawyers. They're going to get it back in that shelter. You know how that goes.
Okay.
It's going to be a wrap. They will get it back in that shelter.
So your opinion is they'll get kicked out, the ones that don't follow the rules and regulations, because this is the test. They're probably going to try this for a month or two to see how it works in these 4 shelters. And the ones that get kicked out, they just gonna recycle them back into the shelter system. They're gonna have to reapply and blah 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 because they won't put them on the streets. Because remember, a lot of people that are staying in some of these facilities, not all of them, but it's a nice little portion that they never talk about that much that has kids and stuff. And is it person by person too? Say if it's a husband, a wife, and 2 kids, and a husband keep breaking the rules and the regulations, and he don't show up on time. Will they kick the whole family out, or will they kick them out individually? It's a lot of like pros and cons with this. They not. I guess that's why they testing it with them 4 shelters to see what's going on. Shout out to my boy Baseball.
They said they was a lot of them was getting drunk and they was attacking people.
Oh wow. Well, that's gonna slow down.
Yeah, that's what they was. They was a lot of them was getting drunk and they was attacking people. And people started calling the cops like, yo, these people attacking us. These people are drunk. These people throwing bottles at each other.
And don't forget drugs. Some of them do drugs. Some do drugs too. Yeah, some do drugs too. They do drugs too.
Of course they do. But they was attacking people, and they was like, listen, man, y'all got to go. They locked up, I think they locked up 3 of them in Manhattan for attacking somebody in the shelter down there.
Wow.
So they locked them up.
Unbelievable.
I think they sent them to immigration. Immigration came and got them. So I don't know.
Unbelievable. So, what is it? Sharon Smith said, did you see the part where we saw when they said about the black people are lazy. That wasn't a good thing for them to say. That's going to come back to bite them on their backside. That one. That's going to come back to get them because you got the NAACP and it's going to be they're not going to let that one slide. Shout out to Travel with T.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Travel with TT and Fitness. What's good, Philly Dom? How was Belize? I'm still in Belize. It's going well, man. Belize is going well. Would you say I'm Big Hawk? Shout out to my people. Yeah. Backpack Mo, what's going on with you, Backpack Mo? Okay. DC in the building, Virginia.
They are robbing people.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
In the Row Hotel, they're robbing people. They send people up to get robbed. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was right about that. They're robbing people. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
So they putting an end to that crap. So I got a lot of cops around here now.
All right,
but they're gonna do it to the wrong person. Somebody gonna earth them. It's gonna be not good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be not good.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna earth one of them. They playing games.
Yeah, and then I was scared.
How's everybody out there in the chat, man?
Yeah.
Saying salute to everybody in the chat.
And I was scared to say that if one of them, like that incident that they had with the migrant on migrant, the killing between the 2 migrants, the one migrant killed the other migrant, stabbed him in the chest. What happened if that was a citizen, a taxpayer, like in New York? That would have been a disaster. That would have been crazy
because people would have snapped. People would have snapped. It would have been a riot and a fight right there.
Wow.
And it would have just been messed up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So they got to get this under control. But like I said, man, I keep going back. I know you did a video. I got to check it out. You did a video with something about the border, with the border situation. Yeah, that's what the problem is. It's not. Once the border gets under control and they don't let nobody else in, as far as migrants, just migrants, they don't let them in because I feel like we passed our total of migrants. Then they can get these cities and places under control. But if they keep letting people come in, it's just going to be a revolving door of problems.
Well, what they're doing right now, who took over? The Army took over, and they told the border control, "Now you ain't got no more to do with it." The Army took over, and now Biden's upset because of that. He still wants people to come. Yeah, The Army took over. They said, "That's it, man. No more. Y'all can't come. That is it."
No, but they still letting them in. They still. I mean, where you getting this information? Because they still coming in. They ain't stopping completely yet. That would have been on. I know. I went to one of the YouTube channels.
All right, good. On the news, and they showed it.
It's on the news yet?
It was there.
Did anybody in the chat heard about the military?
I put it on it. I put it on it.
I'm gonna see what they're saying.
I put the video on it.
Okay, put the video on the link for them to see.
Put the video on there.
Yeah, that they saying that the
I put the
army.
video on my channel, on my video.
Yeah, they saying that the army is gonna try to close the border, but I ain't hear about it yet. It ain't make big headline news yet. Put it that way. If that's true, it didn't make big headline news
When you
yet.
see my video, I put it on my video.
I know. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it when I get off the live. Have anybody heard about the military taking over the border? Has anybody heard about that in the chat? Let me see. They still typing. They said somebody 1984 said yes, military emergency in parts of Texas. Yeah, what's your problem? Okay. Texas is stopping the border. Oh, Texas is stopping the border patrol. Yeah, retired V said that. Yeah, it is news then. Big Hawk. I'm seeing people when they're talking about it. So let's see how it work in Texas. Yeah, the military came in Texas. Because that's two separate entities. They both government, but two separate entities.
Yeah. The National Guard came and they said that's it.
Oh, they said they controlling. They said the military is controlling 2.5 miles of the border. It must be an area where they're sneaking in, like coming through the gate. So they like, yo, we got. But they should have been put the military to help them, man, because Border Patrol has a tough job, man, because they have to process everybody. Like when you crossing them borders, you have people come. Okay, you have people coming in from Mexico, United States citizens or Mexican citizens, whatever, coming into the U.S. You got to check their passports and swipe their passports and check them. And then on top of that, you got to deal with this migrant crisis, which is you got to detain them, you got to hold them. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on, man.
Right. Yep.
There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. So it's a lot.
It's on my video. When you see my video, I put it up there. I showed the video and everything.
Yeah, I know some people said, Side said it's on YouTube. Okay. I'm just making sure because on our channel, man, we just want to make sure we got the right information because once these videos go viral and go out there and people see it, there's a lot of backlash if you're saying the wrong thing.
Right.
Yeah. Melissa said Biden needs to go as well as Adams and Hochsell. I don't know what that is. Melissa said, yes, I have.
I heard that name before.
Okay. Then somebody said it's not the military, it's Texas state troopers. It's not the military, the Texas state troopers. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we just try to clear everything up, man, because I didn't see nothing on it. I'm going to check right after this, and I'm going to check your video. So, yeah, it's the state troopers. Okay. Yeah, because you have your police, you got your state troopers, you got the military, you got Border Patrol. There's so much different agencies.
Right.
Said Texas troopers are trying to arrest help national. Oh, they trying to the state troopers are trying to arrest and help like the National Guard, which is the military. So it seemed like the police and the military working together, which make logical sense. Well, Texas said they was going to start locking up migrants if they came in because they said it's just too much. It's too much. And Base said, yeah, it is an army there too. So this should be some breaking stories today on the news. Once everybody can, put their stories together, it should be a big breaking news on the news then because they said military are our government. Hampton, yeah, I hear you, Hampton. Yeah, he said military are our government. Retired V said it is on NYC News. Okay, I'm gonna check into it. Taz said unusable error. Why must they be taken care of? You're talking about the migrants. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Come on, we got 124 people watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button and get a video like, man. I'm saying leaning back on the chair, man. I never did a live disclosure. Jones, thank you for the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Jones. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Yeah, guys, make sure you share the video, get a video like. Support the channel in any way you can, man. Full-time content creator. We're trying to get Big Hawk to be full-time. So you guys got to keep subscribing to his channel. He should be at 5,000 subscribers by the end of the day. How close are you to 5,000? Everybody on this live, hit the like button. And also, I'm going to tell you right now. Also, make sure you subscribe to Biden. I mean, I said subscribe to Biden. I said subscribe to Biden. Subscribe to Big Hawk. That was funny.
I'm at So far, I got 4,190 subscribers.
Come on, guys. Let's get them up. Share his videos. Let's get him up to 5,000 subscribers. Passport Light said, Champ, you're the best YouTuber. How's immigration crisis in New York? It's still a big hassle, man. It's a big hassle. Passport Light. You should see me soon, man. Trying to make my way to Kenya soon, man. You should be seeing me soon. In Kenya, it ain't no secret. That's where I'm going. I should be going there soon. I'm just trying to wrap up some things. Sooner than you think, man. We'll see each other face to face in Kenya. Kenya 2023 said, if I was to live in Venezuela right now, I'm going to do the stuff that the legal way. I would have all my documents together. But we understand Kenya 2023, these people are trying to get political asylum. That means your life is in jeopardy or you can't, you're in a struggle, so you come here right away. They don't have time to do it the paper way. You can Google it and see what political asylum is. No, somebody had political asylum. They don't sit there and write paperwork and go. They go straight and try to get into the country fast as they can. That's what these people are doing. And not all of them have a political crisis, but they're applying for it. So it's up to the U.S. government to weave out who's telling the truth and who's lying. And then Mango say you can't even apply for a U.S. visa in Venezuela. Like their country's been in turmoil for years now, political turmoil for years. It's documented. You can YouTube and Google and find out all the political stuff. That's alive within itself just to talk about that. So it's not as easy as people think it is. Passport Light said, welcome to Kenya, Champ. I will be happy to see you. You're going to see me, man. I'm coming there. I'm coming to a Kenya near you. Kenyan country near you. Taz said that. Yeah, we got people watching from Kenya, Africa, man. Shout out to Kenya, Africa in the building. Shout out to my boy Passport Light.
I want to go to Uganda, man.
It's right there.
Wait to Uganda, man. We got to go to Uganda.
They right there. You in Kenya is right there on left side of Kenya is Uganda. Yeah, Melissa said yes. Yes, indeed. Like and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the like button and share the video. And make sure you subscribe, man. Why Fleet Dom lean back like this. I'm leaning back, bro. Here we go.
You chilling?
Yeah, I'm chilling today. Just trying to make sure the
now,
light.
It's
I already know it's freezing in New York, man. I ain't looking for. I'll be back there next week. Just see me.
Right now.
I'll be back next week, man. But listen, man, thank you for the $5 super chat. Velasquez, thank you. Melissa Velasquez, thank you for the $5 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Taz said unusual error. They are illegal. They jumped the fence. Literally. Yeah, some of them have been jumping the fence, Tad. That's true. Some have been jumping the fence, man. Hit the like button. But yeah, now they have a curfew. They're gonna try out this curfew program. Let's see how this works in New York City. I think we might be the first one to do it. I don't know. Chicago. Does Chicago have a curfew for the migrants in the shelters there? I think New York. I think New York might be the first one to do it. So we might be the poster child for this this crisis with the curfew.
Oh, they said Chicago did. I looked on the video. They did say Chicago.
Okay, Chicago has a curfew.
I looked on the video. Chicago, it's in New York and Chicago. I looked on the video. It's New York and Chicago.
Chicago and New York copy each other.
They don't know how it's going to work out.
Yeah, they're gonna see. Chicago and New York copy each other, but I think there's more New York copying Chicago because Chicago did the bus thing that the buses only could come at certain times and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was a Chicago thing. Yeah, they believe that's starting January 16th. Yeah, tomorrow, Tuesday. So 11 p.m. tomorrow, New York time. That's when the curfew starts in New York City for a couple shelters, just 4 of them. It's just 4 shelters. We want to make it clear. Obviously, they're doing a test run with these 4 shelters. They probably picked them because they was the worst shelters as far as panhandling or crime or something that made them pick these 4 shelters. Because I know if I was the mayor of New York, I would have picked the worst places to try them there and see how it works. Because if they can work there, they can work anywhere else. And they're spread across. 2 of them is in one barrel, obviously, and then it's 2 more. So it's the Bronx. No, it's not the Bronx. It's Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan. Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan. Yeah, Christina R. She said she went to go see a Broadway show and a whole bunch of people walking around that wasn't probably there. They were migrants. That's migrants. Because New York is going to have winter clothes. Even bums in New York and homeless people have winter clothes because you're not going to be able to survive up there if you don't have winter clothes. So that was migrants. They probably just got there. I believe that said, are they going to look them out if they, I guess, lock them out if they're late? Believe that? I don't know, man. I'm not the one in New York making these rules and regulations. That's something Mayor Adams would have to answer, and his panel or people. They would have. We'll find out. Big Hawk is right down there. Yeah, Big Hawk works in Manhattan, so he gets all the scoop and all the news. Big Hawk gets all the scoop and all the news, so we'll find out. He said if they late, will they kick him out? I don't think they will kick him out. I think if they late, they're gonna let him come in and they're gonna write him up and say that's one, and then they late again, or that's two, and then they late again, three, and then if you do it again, you out of there.
I'll find out. I will find out.
Baseball said Adams is straight trash. Janice said, how is Big Hawk doing? I heard he got injured. You got injured, Big Hawk?
Yeah, what happened was I was running on the job, and when we was chasing one of them.
Because
they stole them before them.
Again?
I came down the wrong way on my leg.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. I'm okay now.
They stole again from you guys again?
Yeah, I'm okay now.
Oh my goodness. How many migrant incidents have you encountered at your place of work at Bryant Park?
We did about 15.
Wow.
15 or even more than that. What they were doing, they was pickpocketing people. They was taking their phones, their wallets.
Okay.
And we was catching them.
Wow. That's crazy,
How you
man.
doing? How you doing, mommy?
That's crazy.
Mommy 1984, so how you doing, mommy?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It was a lot of incidents happening there. A lot. I put my channel up there too.
Okay. And make sure everybody, if you ain't subscribed to Big Hawk, make sure you subscribe to Big Hawk. Yonkers native. Come on, support the guy. He's doing big things. Shout out to Big Hawk, man. We got a video going viral right now regarding the migrant crisis. Well, we got a couple that's doing really good, but one is really going up there. It's close to 400,000 views. So people are watching, and they are conscious and they starting to understand. They waking up and finding out what's going on out there in New York and Chicago and Denver too. I need to do more videos about Denver too. I haven't talked about Denver that much.
What's going on? You said what's up to me? What's going on, Dazzle?
Yeah, Tad. It's Tazo. I call him Tad, but it's Tazo. I nickname everybody.
What's going on?
Yeah. Angus said, check out Danny's Auto Repair. They took over, a semi trailer, and cops said nothing they could do. Wow. Yeah, they took over somebody's trailer in NYC. Tazio. It's Tazio. Okay, Tazio. Sorry about that, Tazio. And I said I was going to call you by your full name. AH said, greetings, Tazio. Tazio, okay.
Tazio, yeah.
Yeah, they squatted, man. 1984 said it. Yeah, they're squatting, man. But yeah, we'll see how this curfew thing works. It's a test. Obviously, it's a test before. I'm probably going to implement it to the whole New York, but now they have to, work out the kinks to see how it works. And it's only a couple hours. 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. is not that long, man. Oh, man. $20 super chat. Keyfield said U.S. Border Patrol agents of Mexican descent are cutting border razor wires on their own without authority. That is why government Abbott sent in the Texas National Guard, which has more non-Mexican members and won't turn a blind eye. But Keyfield, thank you for the $20 super chat. But to be honest with you, my brother or sister, oh, how could I say this, man? All the people that are coming are not of Mexican descent. So I don't understand why they would do that. It's people coming from 160 different countries. You got people coming from Venezuela, all over El Salvador, Honduras,
China.
Brazil. People coming from all so many different countries. What is it? Ecuador has some government issues right now. They coming from there, so they're not all coming from Mexico. So I don't see the logic in that. That they're saying that and plus Border Patrol gets paid pretty well, man. Most of them wouldn't want to lose their job, man. Especially now they getting tons of overtime. If they have never ever made money like they wanted with Border Patrol, they made it now because everybody I know in jobs like that, it's mandatory overtime. You can't even be like, no, I don't want to work. It's in your contract. I'm sure they got mandatory overtime. So the border boys, I call them the border boys, are working overtime. So I don't know what to tell you, man. Where'd you hear that at? Keyfield. Always like when people say these things, I want to check and verify the sources. You already said he said that the Mexican American Border Patrol guys are the ones cutting the fence. That's a big statement.
You serious?
No, I don't think they are. I mean, we're gonna see. He said they are. I gotta check and see. But I told him everybody's not coming from a Mexican country. I mean, from Mexico. They're coming from other countries, so that's like
A lot of people are coming from like China, India,
Africa,
some
the
part
Caribbean.
all over the place.
Yeah, so that doesn't make sense, and they would lose their job.
What's going on? Thank you, Melissa.
Yeah, and they would lose their job because they make big money. Yeah, Melissa said, yeah, Big Hawk Rocks. Definitely Big Hawk Rocks.
Thank you.
Retired V said, no OT in New York. No, I'm not talking about New York. I'm talking about the border. The guys at the border patrol. They making overtime, a lot of overtime. They working crazy hours. Tracy, those that came as immigrants or parents, they feel sorry for them. All right, I hear you. I hear you. But also, they have a job to do, and they make a lot of money doing that job. But I don't think they want to lose their job to let a couple people cross, or maybe they do. I don't know. Ray says some of the border patrols are selling out, though. Interesting, man. First kind
I
one.
did hear about that too. I heard about that.
You heard about it?
That. I really did.
I'm gonna get on. Yeah,
I did hear about that.
I'm gonna check into it. I'm gonna check into it.
Before I can say something, I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, I always like to check. You know what I mean? I like to have my receipts to make sure I know what I'm talking about, so we just don't be saying stuff like that because that's a strong statement. Was that King Phil said? Yeah, but I don't think I don't think that person has no reason to make up none. So it obviously was something that they saw or an article or something they saw. Natalia said they don't have enough. Oh yeah, they don't have enough border patrol, man. It's too many people coming in. Hamilton said, "Look, all countries has their bad sides to them, but I'm not convinced that every country is in bad shape. A lot of countries are in bad shape, man. I'm a traveler, man. I travel to these countries, man. You might as well say I specialize in traveling in Central and South America, and some of these countries are in bad shape, man. Obviously, I know everybody knows Venezuela's in bad shape because Venezuelans. I've been into the Dominican Republic. I met Venezuelan migrants. I've been to Colombia. I met Venezuelan migrants. There. I've been to Brazil. I met Venezuelan migrants. I've been to El Salvador. I met Venezuelan migrants. They're everywhere, all through Mexico. I was in Mexico, and Mexico is a big country like the U.S., and I've met Venezuelan migrants all over Mexico. So yeah, it's a bad time for the Venezuelans. So that's why they're leaving the country. King in 2023 said because they don't know what they're doing. Oh wow. But yeah, man. Any other information you want to give us? What's going on with the migrant thing? Do you still see them in the train stations, packed in the train stations?
Oh my! It's packed. It's packed. It's packed. It's packed in there. They're out there and they're up and down the escalators. They have on like little sheets, little white covers, and they just either stand in there or they'll just sit on the ground.
Yeah.
And then you got the people from that work inside for the homeless. They'll come and say, they'll bring them maybe some clothes or some food. They'll talk to them. You know what I'm saying? But they really can't. They're not doing nothing for them now because they're worried about the people that they was dealing with.
Okay.
So I give it to them. They're like, nah, we got to deal with the people here first. The American people deal, and then we'll try. But we'll help you. We'll give you some food. You can get toilet paper, toothbrush, and stuff like that.
So this is
They're in Penn Station mostly.
Okay.
And in Port Authority, and they also in Grand Central Station, but they get kicked out there because it's too much important people that go to Grand Central Station.
Yeah, it's high end.
Yeah.
That's real high end right there.
Yeah, they put Grand Central and Penn Station. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Grand Central, yeah. But this is what they're doing. They're just sitting there, begging for money. They get food, and that's it. And they cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
And tomorrow's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be hard. Yeah, let me know what the weather gonna be tomorrow. So how much inches of snow you think you guys be looking at?
Well, they saying about 3 inches, but it's mostly cold. It's mostly cold. It's mostly gonna be like it's gonna be icy and rainy and snowing at the same time.
Okay.
So they said there's a lot of people that work in the city. They're gonna probably suggest don't come in the city in the car. Don't do it. That's where the accident starts. Don't do it.
Yeah. Wow.
So even though what's going on with me tomorrow, I gotta find if the bus is gonna be running tomorrow. I'll find out.
Wow. Once again, everybody, get a video like, share the video. We have 160 people in the live, 87 likes. Let's get 100 likes. Hit the like button. Also support the channel any way you can, man. Thank you, Keith Phil, and everybody else for supporting the channel. We greatly appreciate that. Tazio said, Donald, Africans are coming here illegal too. Yes, plenty of Africans are coming. They're coming through Mexico. Through Mexico and Central America, and they're making their way up here. Yes, there's a lot of Africans getting political asylum as well. So yes, and in New York City, we've met a lot of Africans. So yes, they're there. Indian, Asian people, African people from all over the world, 160 countries, people coming from China, everywhere. It's no everywhere. Oh, Tazo said they're going to once they go to they're going to Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, there's a big African community down there in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a big African community in New York City, Philly, a lot of places, California.
Well, there's
Daniel Davis, thank you for the $5. Yeah. Daniel Davis. Wow. Daniel Davis, thank you for the $5 super chat. And make sure you guys share my video and get a video like. We got one video right now. We're trying to get it to over 400,000 views. We really close. We need you guys' help. You'll see it if you go to my main page. It's the I guess it's like the I don't know what they call it, man. It's the promo video, the one that's there. You'll see it. Me and Big Hawk is in the video. We talking about the migrant crisis, and we walking around in Queens, New York. So help us get that video over the top. We greatly appreciate that one. Natalia said it's just wrong on so many levels. Yes, Natalia, this is crazy on so many levels. Crazy on so many levels. Oh, on so many levels. This is situation. Big Hawk, what do you think, man? What do you think about
this? I never thought I would see something like this. I never thought I would witness. I never in my life thought that I was going to witness something like this. It's horrible. It's really horrible because you got people that's here that not getting what they get. It's horrible. And then to throw veterans out. Like, these people serve the country. And you just thought, I never thought I would see something like this. You can't make this up.
No, you can't make this up.
A lot of people are saying the same thing. People are saying, what's really going on there? Somebody's hands is being greased, man. Somebody's this happened like this, man.
Yeah.
This is horrible, man. You can't make this up. No, you really can't.
You can't make this up. Wow. Then America said,
horrible, man.
Wow. America said all American blacks, white, yellow, brown must stick together. Once again, everybody support the channel any way you can. Support channel via Cash App. Support the channel any way you can. Can't say you lot were all okay. You all were complaining about Trump. Bet you regret that. I hear you, man, but we can't be about that. We got to be about bipartisan. The Democrats and Republicans, we got to work together to try to work out our problems, man. Because we can't be going against each other all the time, man. For something big like this, and we need help on both sides. DL said, "I'm wondering when will they gather these people and send them back." DL, that ain't gonna happen no time soon. DL, they still coming in the country. they still, they still coming in the country, man. They still coming in the country, man. They just need to get it under control some type of way. This chair is the worst chair.
I never thought I would see this. I think people are getting their hands palmed, they're getting their hands greased up. I think the Democrats and Republicans need to come together and put some type of solution.
Yeah, that's why I said bipartisan, work together as a team, get this done.
Everybody better put Trump back in there, man. That's the main thing. Put Trump 2024 back in there, man. We need Trump right there. This stuff, I'm going to say one more again, this would have never happened if Trump was there and people went against him and ate our words. This is what we get. There it is. This is what we get.
Unbelievable.
This is what we get. This is what we get. Horrible, man.
Yeah, citizens.
And it's like it never ends. It never ends.
Yeah.
It never ends.
Wow, man.
It never ends. It's like it's a long, ongoing thing, Philly, man. It's like you think you was watching a movie right now. You think this whole thing was scripted.
Yeah, I think it was scripted. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, I like that. It's a good Hollywood movie. If they scripted this, I'll leave. Yeah, because this, I would have never believed it. Never would I believe this. Yeah. The hotels they staying in, some nice hotels. Some of them migrants are staying in. I mean, some are in tent shelters and places like that, but some of them are in some nice places, man.
Yes. Some of them in places where the hotel room is like $400 a night.
Yeah.
Or better.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Thing is crazy. And you know, we will not get the same probably treatment if we went to their country acting where they act.
No, you couldn't. No, we wouldn't. We would have to pay. You would have to pay your way. They would look at. They would look at you as like you was crazy if you asked for them type of treatment. They would. The countries. They would look at you like you crazy. They would think something wrong with you. They would think something is wrong with you, man. They would think something is wrong with you, man.
I ain't never witnessed something like this.
This is crazy. This is. I don't even know what to say. This is unbelievable. And then I said I'm a travel vlogger, so I go to a lot of countries. What happened?
I'm gonna find out what's going on. I'm gonna see if I can see some out there. When I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna see if they're out there where they got them at. But I know they're gonna be at Penn Station. I know it.
Yeah.
They won't be there
because it's gonna be too cold for them to be out tomorrow, like he said. Because the temperature is dropping in New York.
They'll die.
He said they'll die. Well, they need to do the same thing for the homeless. Then that's in New York. They need to let them stay in Penn Station too. They need to be right alongside of them in Penn Station.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what they do to homeless in New York, Philly. This is what they do.
What they do? Well, let them know, man.
If you refuse to go to a shelter, the cops will come with a van, and they'll take you, put you in the van, and put you in jail until everything is good, and then they'll ask you if you need help, and if you say no, they'll let you back out.
Okay.
They'll force you to go into the jail cell. They're like, yeah, you're gonna be out here dying, so we have to put them somewhere.
Okay, they have to put them somewhere.
So that's what's gonna happen.
Wow.
Yes, they put them in the jail. And they ask, do you need help? You got a counselor? Some people say yes, some people no. They say, okay, if you want to leave, wait till it gets warm and then we'll let you go. But do you need help? You want a counselor? Do you want some type of help? You want to go to, want to go somewhere? This is what they do.
Yeah, AK Johnson, what's going on with you? Yeah, so because it's gonna be cold tomorrow, and so you said it's gonna snow tonight. Yeah, it look like y'all gonna have a bad winter, man. That's what it looked like. New York gonna have a bad winter, from what I can see.
What they're saying is, that the Antarctica got some type of hole, and all this freezing weather's coming down from like Antarctica and all that. So it's supposed to be cold as hell tomorrow. It's talking about 8 degrees, 10 degrees. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy tomorrow.
And I gotta fly back up there next week. And I'll be up there next week, man. Unbelievable. I got my big winter jacket, you know what I mean? Shout out to Amy. Shout out to Amy, man.
We're gonna go out and just tear the town up, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go back to the Roosevelt.
Okay.
And the Queen.
Yeah, Roosevelt.
See what's going on over there.
Yeah, man, because I want to show you some more places. It's a bunch of migrant facilities there, man. You'll see whole hotels. They got a Holiday Inn there. The whole Holiday Inn got to be like 14, 15 stories. They look like the Roosevelt. They probably don't got the same amount of rooms as the Roosevelt. That's a special place, but it's a big place, man. We'll see how the migrants is going on, see if somebody want to talk to us and see how they feel about this curfew situation.
Right. Yeah.
This is crazy, man.
Definitely got to go there, man.
Sarah Smith said, I'm about to start selling how to be a migrant mentorships. Oh my goodness. Because this don't make no sense. Let's get some of that money they give it out. He said he's gonna start a migrant mentorship program. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. A migrant mentorship. Oh man. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button.
That is crazy.
That made my day. That was funny. That was funny. That was funny. That made my day. That was funny. That was definitely funny. That was funny right there. That made my day. That was funny. Oh man. Yeah.
Damn. 200 million.
Wow. You hear what it is? You see what it said? Retired V said the Roosevelt Hotel is getting $225 million for three years. I wonder if they got that for the 3 years prior before they closed. The answer would be no.
They paid. Let me tell you something. The Roosevelt Hotel is paid right now, man.
Oh man, they could probably they could probably after this thing is over, they can probably renew it and keep the building open. Now they got out of debt. Because why did they close for anyway? They wasn't making enough money. What was the reason why they closed for? They got out of debt now.
They was open to hotel. They was open. They was open. They just did that for the migrants.
Oh, it was closed. Okay. But they can reopen now. They done made enough money, man, to remodel the place and everything. Now with the migrants, they done came up. That's why I said the hotel industry. The hotel industry in New York is definitely booming, man. Because all them hotels, man. Yeah, them big hotels is full with people, man. They making big money, man. That's big money, man. They've been completely booked. Them hotels been completely filled for like over a year and some change now. Like they eating well. Some probably almost 2 years now. Because this started in 2023. Like in 2023 is when it started the mass exodus into the US like this. It is. It's the new hustle. It's the new hustle. Oh God. Oh God. It's a big thing.
Whoever owns a hotel right now, they about to get paid.
Yeah.
Whoever owns a hotel,
yeah.
Haven't had no customers, you'll get it now.
Oh man.
The Fed is gonna hit you off real good.
Yeah.
All these people.
Oh man. Shelly said, why be in NY if you can't afford it? Well, most people can't afford NY, but some people, like they grew up there, man. Some people grew up there. They got a lot of family there. So they just, they hustle to do what they got to do to stay in New York. But everybody know New York is a hustle, man. You got to have money to be in New York, man. New York don't play no games.
Every day. Every day. You got to have money every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Somebody said that, Poland keeps migrants out. Yeah, Poland keeps the migrants out. Yeah, Poland, the country of Poland, they keep the migrants out. They don't mess around. Oh man.
Tracy said the new hustle. He put the new hustle. Oh, yo.
The migrant hustle.
The drug game right now.
Yeah, the migrant hustle is the new hustle right now.
My God.
It's the new hustle right now, man.
It's crazy, bro.
Oh man. A retired V said born and raised in NYC. And then Shelly Smith said it's crazy that the hotels are making more money than Section 8 landlords. Wow. That's you hear what she said? Um,
Yeah.
Sarah Smith said they making more money than Section 8. Yeah, they are. Oh man, they making good money, man. They good. I go by them. I go by all the hotels. They, yeah, he said the migrant hotel also the new Section 8. It's my hotels. They probably have a hotel waiting list. They probably have a hotel waiting list. Like we like to help migrants at our hotel. We like to have some migrants at our hotel. We want to call. Could you guys send some migrants to our hotel? Oh, hold on, Keyfield. Thank you for the $5 super chat. The U.S. government created this invasion, but got out of their control, and now the hole is gapped too wide. Only a drastic action will stop this army invasion. Well, they need to close them borders and stop letting migrants in. They can't. Illegal migrants. Legal migrants is different, but illegal migrants they can't let them in. We don't have no more room, man. And it's in the sanctuary cities. They don't have no more room for them. This is destroying New York. This is destroying New York City. This is destroying Chicago. This is destroying Denver, Colorado, Boston, Massachusetts, Vermont. You know, a whole bunch of different places, man. Destroying Texas. Angelique, thank you for the $2 super chat as well. Thank you so much.
Angelique, I got your emails. I'm gonna be doing some stuff what you sent me. Thank you. She sent me some interesting stuff, Angela. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do some stuff. Yeah. She sent me a lot of stuff, from YouTube. So I'm gonna do it, Angela. I got you.
Oh, Grace said government doesn't care. I think they care, but I think it's some kind of agenda that's not on the average citizen's pay grade to get the knowledge to understand it. Something is going on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Somebody getting their hand greased, man.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting their hand greased.
Tazio said, yeah. Oh yeah, they're like the hotels and the bus systems, and they making money, man, bringing them up here. Yo, to bring one migrant up here, one migrant from Texas is $1,650. That's to bring a migrant from Texas to New York City or Texas to Chicago or Texas to Denver or whatever. How they doing it? $1,650 per person on the bus.
For what?
I don't know, man. It's a money grab. I don't know. Only the people that's making money can explain how this is going. But I know that's the happiest bus driver when he's driving up here.
I got your emails. I'm gonna do some videos on that.
I know the bus drivers are happy, boy. The ones that's bringing them up here. You imagine what they making? They ain't making Greyhound money. No diss to Greyhound, but they ain't making Greyhound money. And they making some good money, man. They making good money.
I bet you they making about $100 an hour, probably.
Yeah, 1,000. You hear that? 1,600. Yeah, $1,650 per migrant on the bus.
This whole thing was a money-making scheme, man. This whole thing, it got out. They probably just wanted to do it to make money, and then it just got out of control.
Yeah, that's what they said.
It just got out of control.
That's a money-making, man. This is crazy. That's a lot of money, Big Hawk. Because you figure if you take a bus, right, from Texas, let's say from El Paso, Texas, to New York City, I'm sure on Greyhound that don't cost you at the worst case scenario, $300. $350 at the worst case scenario, one way. But you talking $1,650 per person? It's
crazy, man. They get paid,
and they making these trips all the time, man.
And they just started a whole big mess.
Big mess, man. How much is Greyhound?
Big mess. This is hard.
This is hard. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna ask somebody, Big Hawk. How much is Greyhound from El Paso, Texas to New York City? Can somebody Google that? If you're gonna take a bus ride from El Paso, Texas to New York City, how much is that on Greyhound? I would love to know this. Somebody look it up real quick. I would love to know that. Somebody Google it from El Paso, Texas to New York City on Greyhound. How much is that one way? I'm sure it ain't $1,650. I can promise you that.
No, it's not. It's not. Hell no.
There's nowhere even in that stratosphere. 200, 300 bucks at the most. Baseball said is I'm starting to wonder how many people came here legally last year compared to the illegals. Well, I ain't a big math position, but I would think the numbers are pretty getting close. That more illegals are getting in before legal immigrants are getting in. I'm betting that now because they coming in so much.
Well, somebody I know told me the same thing. He said, right, he just got his citizenship. He just got Cuba.
Wow.
He had to wait. I think, like 5 years.
Wow.
He just got it. He just did the test. He passed. He
wow.
just did it. But he said he was like, yo, I had to wait 5 years, Bobby. I said, he said 5 years he wait. He said these people walking. He's like, nah, no good.
Yeah.
He said, nah, no
this
good,
is not
Bobby.
good. This is not good. No, that's not good, man.
Him and his wife, they have to wait 5 years.
Wow. Shelly said
5 years.
5 years.
And they took the test and they passed it.
Wow.
5 years, man.
Greyhound. Wow, 5 years. That's crazy. Greyhounds, they said, Shelly said Greyhound is $352. He just checked it online. One way to New York, $356. And they paying $1,650. Yo, they making money. Woo, these people making money off of this, man.
Wow, man, this is horrible. I told you, man, it was a money-making scheme.
Yeah.
And it got out of control.
Yeah, oh, man. This is
Oh.
funny, man. Lynn Dex, man, thank you, man. Everybody support the channel via Cash App as well. Let me put that up there. Yeah, somebody done came up, bro. Big times. It's a big time hustle, man. Oh God, this is crazy. Yeah.
I don't put it past that people that own houses in New York. It's down with that thing. If you know, 100, I think they giving people $200 a day. I think people like extra rooms is doing it. Like, you know, it's screw it, man.
No, somebody's capitalizing on it.
I'll pick them up.
Somebody capitalizing on it. No, somebody's capitalizing on it. Trust me. Somebody is capitalizing on it. Trust me on that. No, it's some smart New Yorkers out there like, hold up, if I get like 10 of these migrants in my house, have them 4 and 4 in a room, get some bunk beds, I could do this like a hostel. Yo, somebody capitalized. Some rich New Yorker right now that the news don't know about. He probably got like 10, 20 migrants in one of his houses and put bunk beds and stuff. That's crazy, man.
He said that
Jones said
the Texas government paid $15.50 per migrant.
Yes, somebody. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was 1,650, but I mean that's all in the same ballpark, right there. That's crazy. That's insanity, man. So now they doing a curfew, like you said with the curfew. When they get kicked out of one place, they'll just put them back in another place. But I feel like this will affect. Yeah, let me see what Sarah Smith said. You know what they do? Make DoorDash and Uber Eats and sell them to migrants. It's literally a whole underground business going on these days. So like I said, I'll ask you guys and I asked Big Hawk earlier, like when this curfew goes in effect, if they doing something illegal under the table, it ain't like the company is going to write and say we need this illegal working person that we are working with us to work overnight. Because you know, if you do delivery and stuff, you work at night. That's when you make most of your money at night. You know what I mean? If you're doing delivery 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock at night, people don't want to go out to eat. They call DoorDash in different places. So this will be interesting.
The homeless people should pretend that they're to be migrants.
Yeah.
The homeless people should pretend to be migrants.
They should. They get in there. Yeah. They be see them at the Roosevelt chilling or the NYC Road. Wow. Sarah Smith said, "Trust my word. All you need is a fake ID, fake social, and a new person. Lots of lab. It's NYC, home of fraud." Oh man, I hear you, Sarah Smith. She said they could do it with like fake IDs and stuff. Now the migrants don't know how to get fake IDs, so they're gonna have to go to somebody, some corrupt New Yorker to help them do all that.
Wow.
Oh man, this is crazy. So
I'm in my lunch, Philly, man. I'm gonna call you later on. I'm eating some lunch right now.
all right, we're gonna end it anyway. We've been on for an hour anyway. But that's it for now, guys. Big Hawk gonna eat his lunch. Let me let Big Hawk get off for a minute. We'll talk later, man. Enjoy your food, man. No sir. Salute to everybody. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up. But yeah, we just was talking about the curfew situation. The curfew is from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. and it's only 4 shelters. Like I said before, if you just got on the live, it's 4 shelters. It's in 3 boroughs: Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan. That's where they tested it out yet. I'm sure it got a lot of kinks and a lot of different issues that they'll figure out why they do this. But this is standard in New York. They do this for the homeless people that stay in shelters. They have a curfew, so it was definitely the right thing to do. I don't know what took them so long to jump on this, but it was definitely the right thing to do. Yeah, it's in Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan. Yes, indeed. And it's 4 shelters right now. 4 shelters. It's 4 shelters right now. So once they figure out that, then they're going to implement it across the boards. But this is in the test stages. They just probably want to see how it works with the migrants because this is something new. Reed, he said, "Peace, man." Reed, thank you for tuning in, man. And once again, everybody, make sure you share the video, get a video like, and I'll keep bringing the news to you. What's going on with this migrant crisis in New York City right now? I'm maxing and relaxing out here in Belize, Central America, and I will be back in New York next weekend, man. And I'll be walking them streets with the big winter jacket and getting content for you and letting you see the everyday life of the migrants. Yeah, they said Dave Bowman said 4 shelters, 2 in Queens, one in Manhattan, and one in Brooklyn. So 2 of them are in Queens, which Queens is the epicenter. That's where the most migrant shelters are in New York City, are in Queens, New York. I've been through whole neighborhoods in New York, in Queens, New York, with nothing but migrant shelters. So that makes a lot of sense to me. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. AH said, "Not too many migrants here in the Bronx. No one wants to live in the Bronx." Lots of laughs. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, man. But once again, everybody get a video like, share the videos, man. Thank you guys for supporting the channel today. Thank you guys, man. This was very entertaining live. Thank you for Big Hawk coming on the live, doing this thing, man. I'm going to do another live later with one of my other buddies, man. I got to reach out to him. Solomon Entertainments. High and mighty Solomon Entertainments, man. I got to reach out to him. It's been a while since we did a live. But all is well, all is good. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out. More migrants coverage coming regarding New York City.